Yo, what's good, YouTube? This your boy Jelly Bean Killer here. I brought you guys the solo Crab King video. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it took me like 10 tries before I finally killed this man. I was actually pissed off to the point to where I rage quit live on stream. I didn't turn the PS4 off or anything, but I did stop the stream because I had been going at it for a couple of hours, like not just the fight, but just the preparation and all. So the stuff that I use for this fight, I use a hand bat, ice staff, beefalo hat, some pierogi, which you do not need. I will explain why. And yeah, this fight was definitely a learning curve for me. This was probably the hardest fight I've ever had. This is my first time ever attempting to go at Crab King. The only reason I knew all the pearl tests to even do was because of some awesome people in my live stream. Shout out to Evil Lady and Dev and Elo from France, all coming in and helping me achieve the task. They were literally just telling me the task off the top of their head, and I was just doing them, and that's how we were able to get the pearl for the fight. And but yeah, you don't even need healing for this fight. You just need healing for your boat. So make sure you bring boat patches. I brought like 45 boat patches, which is a crazy amount, I know you might say, but trust me, you'll need it. Or you can just bring wooden boards if you want to heal your boat that way, if that's a little easier for you. But yeah, just like any boss fight, it's simply just learning animations. Once you learn the animations, it's just rinse and repeat. And obviously, based on the character you have, the fight can go slow or fast. I was using WX. I was having a very hard time because the Crab King has a lot of health, more health than the Toadstool, people who don't know that, depending on what gems you insert in them with the pearl. We obviously want to kill Crab King because we want the altar that we need to put onto the Loner Island to make a little bit more progress towards the Celestials Champion, which will be the final fight that we do over live on Twitch. I will put my description down below if you would like to come watch that. We're about 500 plus days into the WX world. We did start this world off with a ruins rush and all that good stuff, but I'm not going to get into all of that. I hope you guys enjoy this video, man. We're going to try to keep our little one video a week. I'm gonna try to get these boss fights up for you guys, and maybe just some WX guys in general for people who are just starting to play DST on PC or console, or just tips on how to get through certain seasons. A lot of questions that I get in my stream, I get often. I'll probably try to answer some of those questions. If you guys have any questions, make sure you put them down in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get to them right away. I'm really fast, trust me. But yeah, man, enough talking. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and thank you for coming through.
You should be good.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it took me like 10 tries. It was my first time ever soloing it, so it took me a while to get the animations. I was trying to do it without watching any videos or guides or anything like that, and obviously there's a big learning curve to this fight. So right off rip, you notice I have how many ice staffs I have. I put 8 purple gems and the pearl, so that increases his health. I think his health was at about 68,000 or 63,000, something like that, more than the Toadstool. So that should tell you why I'm using Volt Gold Jelly. The reason why I switched to Warley and made Volt Gold Jelly was because I knew that it would make the fight a lot smoother in my opinion, just because how much HP he has. Now this is the healing animation, so when he's doing this, he's healing. You're free to wail on him. Most people use the weather pane because you can also have claws on your boat while he's doing that as well. So a lot of people choose to bring a couple weather panes with them. I chose not to because I felt like I had no problem with the claws. Now right here, this is why you freeze him, because he releases geysers under your boat that cause your boat to leak over time. And if you don't freeze them, they automatically hit your boat no matter where your boat is. If you're in the vicinity of Crab King, it's going to hit. You can literally have like 5 boats out there. All 5 of them will get hit by that spell, which is why you freeze him every time. And then you just wail on him. Once you pick up on the animations, like right here, I usually wait till I see the bubbles or see what spell it is. This time it's the ice spell, which is why I'm wearing a beefalo hat. The beefalo hat reduces my, or makes me a little more immune to the frost spell or the freeze spell, which is why I'm wearing it. You notice that I don't have to worry about armor in this game. The Crab King doesn't ever attack you, he attacks your boat. So obviously you basically need to treat your boat health like your own health. If your boat health is 0, you're dead. So as you're watching, you can just see, just pick up on the animations that he's doing. This is the healing animation. Whenever he raises his claws with the circles, like the pink circles around his hands, he's gonna do a spell. You will know which spell it is by the immediate actions after. If it's the bubbles under your boat, you know it's the geyser spell. If you see the frost, the snowflakes coming down like this, it's the freeze spell. All you have to do is just get out of range of that. It's best to wear a Beefalo hat because depending on what pearls you put into Crab King, that range for that can increase. But yeah, those are the 3 animations, 2 spells, and then the healing animation. Those are the animations that you need to know for this fight. The placement of the boat, as right here, I got lucky that I only got 2 claws. I think the most amount of claws I've got to grab my boat at once was 4. So basically you're supposed to think of claws, his claws like a pentagon around him, and each point is a claw, and you basically want to put your boat to where it's between 2 points so that you only get 2 claws. I tried that multiple occasions and it did not work consistently, which is why I'm not really putting too much emphasis on bringing that point up. A lot of people that I talked to and people that I also watched do this fight, after I had finished myself, I noticed they were having a hard time getting that pentagon thing to work as well. You have to be, also my boat was too close to him. I just got lucky enough that I was only getting 2 tentacles this entire time, which is why I kept my boat still. Cause I noticed that I was only really getting 2 tentacles, so as long as I'm getting 2 tentacles, or 2 claws grabbing my boat at once, then it's fine. But as you guys can see, it's rinse and repeat. If you do have Wolfgang, or you do choose to eat Volt Gold Jelly, you obviously don't have to bring this many ice staffs. I chose to bring this many because of the first couple times. This is my first time using Volt Gold Jelly. I didn't use Volt Gold Jelly before this. I was just trying to do it straight out. And I actually went through, at one point, I was going through in between 10 to 15 ice staffs before I would even you know, get him to start healing himself before he starts doing that animation. So yeah, that can tell you how much health he has, and you'll notice his crown and the rocks, or his head, will start to get a little more slim, a little smaller. That gives you usually a good sign that you're headed in the right direction for killing him. You can see I noticed it too, because I started getting excited in the video. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. This is on PS4, so the switching between weapons and all of that stuff is a little bit harder than just clicking like 1, 2, 3 like on PC. But I hope anybody who's watching and play on console, I hope this is letting you know that, you know, it's possible to beat big bosses like this, even if you can't switch, you know, quickly and all that stuff with a little bit of practice. Obviously, it's a lot of practice, but you might fail a couple times. But I hope this is giving all my PS4 players and Xbox players hope that these bosses are achievable on console. I hope you guys have a good day. Be easy, and thank you for watching the video.
Now we start.